Hunting a dinosaur has always been on the minds of those looking for a bigger game, and nothing satisfies a hunter more than adding a new trophy to their collection of conquered beasts. With a million games on the market involving zombie slaying, is it too much to ask to have one game centered around slaughtering the giants of the Jurassic period? Primal Carnage gives the chance of a lifetime to not only slay the large reptiles, but to play as them in intense online combat. Without a story to lean on, does Primal Carnage take the necessary steps to make this the ultimate clash between reptile and man? Like many indie games, not having a single player campaign is common, and isn't necessarily a fault. Primal Carnage focuses on pitting human mercenaries against vicious dinosaurs in 2 different game modes. With Team Deathmatch and Get to the Chopper being the only available modes, Primal Carnage falls short in terms of game mode variety. Primal Carnage chooses to stick to what fits its mechanics best. While the option to play free-for-all could have been added, it wouldn't be as balanced, and the idea of having 10 Tyrannosaurus Rexes running around, although intriguing, just wouldn't work. Get to the Chopper was part of the most recent free update. It's a great add-on, as it makes for a more team-based experience, reminiscent of Battlefield's Rush mode. The human objective is to unlock 3 checkpoints on the way to the extraction zone, while the dinosaurs are tasked with stopping them. Why would a bunch of dinosaurs not want humans to board a chopper? Why not? I'd do it if I were a dinosaur. Oh wait, I can be.
Help me!
It's hilarious to see a large group of mercenaries slowly getting picked off to the point where 2 or 3 make it to the checkpoint to start the capture sequence. The intensity runs high, and Get to the Chopper is certainly the better of the 2 modes. With a bit more polish and support by the developer, Primal Carnage could become a more complete game. The controls for both species are completely different, as they should be, making it a big change not only in gameplay, but also in perspective. The Mercenaries team consists of the Scientist, Commando, Pathfinder, Trapper, and Pyromaniac. Every class has their primary weapon, with alternative fire, or a sidearm/item. At bat for all dino kind are the Tyrannosaurus or Spinosaurus, Novaraptor, Dilophosaurus, Pteranodon, and Carnotaurus. Unlike the mercenaries, the dinosaurs are a bit more complex to control and require more finesse. Classes such as the Pteranodon have a bit of a learning curve, but when mastered make for a deadly foe. The balancing between human and dinosaur hits the mark, by giving the dinosaurs a slight edge when it comes to 1v1 encounters. Primal Carnage is designed to make the humans more vulnerable in smaller groups, giving each species a different strategy when it comes to gameplay. After respawning, the mercenaries must make a rush to the nearest teammate before being ambushed. Dinosaurs, on the other hand, are much faster and traverse the environment more freely, giving them the upper hand when stalking a prey. One dinosaur is deadly against small pairs of humans, but requires help when confronting larger groups, though losing a one-on-one battle isn't uncommon when it comes to more skilled players. Art direction isn't particularly inspired. It falls into the archetypical tropical island overrun with dinosaurs. Although not entirely unique, the environments are covered with dense foliage, giving the sense of being on a prehistoric island. And with the ability to adjust the graphical settings, Primal Carnage looks great for an indie title. Overall, the art complements the game mechanics well enough, and the frosty snow level is a bit unique and unexpected for a game centered around cold-blooded reptiles. Most levels stick to the tropical island theme, but stand out on their own, resulting in different experiences. Levels with more human structures tend to favor the mercenaries, vice versa with the more jungle-like, but with coordination and teamwork, the issue is usually remedied. The human mercenaries handle well in the first-person perspective, and shouldn't be a problem for those experienced with PC shooters. Human character models are not as polished as the dinosaurs, but it doesn't hinder the experience. Dinosaurs animate fluidly and realistically, differing from the large robot-like movement seen in other games. Handled in a third-person perspective, issues arise with the dinosaur's hit detection caused by the viewing angle. The targeting suffers, making it tough to determine whether or not you are within striking distance. It tends to be Primal Carnage's biggest problem. crippling the accuracy and adding frustration to the controls. The Novoraptor Pounce looks more like a warp rather than a jump, disorienting the controlling player. Accuracy overall is the downfall for the dinos. It disconnects the player from the controlled dinosaur, making the mercenaries the favorable choice for beginners. Clipping plagues the experience. It wouldn't be such an issue if larger dinosaurs were not able to hit and snatch you through walls. And presentation of damage is dull. Getting hit by a dinosaur, whether small or large, should evoke a sense of power, not a nudge or a push. At times it becomes hard to tell where you are getting hit from. This shouldn't be an issue, especially when a dinosaur is taking a bite out of your leg. A sharp screen jolt or a more pronounced indication would have been an easy solution. It's safe to say that Primal Carnage doesn't take itself seriously and is aware of its minor flaws. Before even starting as the mercenaries, you feast upon a roster of characters that will definitely put a smile on your face. If you played Turok or seen Jurassic Park, you will know exactly what I'm talking about.
Don't let me die over here!
Clever gal. Primal Carnage has its hitches, but for the asking price, it's more than a steal. Lukewarm Media has created a unique experience, not offered by many other games. It does what is advertised reasonably well, and should definitely be a welcome addition to your Steam library. Take a bite, it literally wants you to. It's a tasty experience.